Why your mindfulness practice is failing. Secrets revealed by spiritual masters. Why is it that your mindfulness practice is secretly slipping, sabotaged from the inside out, even as you sit in careful meditation, even as you count each breath? Shocking truth. Most mindfulness fails not from lack of discipline, but from a hidden misunderstanding that even seasoned seekers rarely confront. The warning comes from the very lips of great spiritual masters. Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "People usually consider walking on water or in thin air a miracle. But I think the real miracle is not to walk on water or in thin air, but to walk on earth." If you're endlessly chasing transcendence rather than sinking into the present, you're missing the only miracle available. The Dalai Lama reveals, the true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. So why, after countless hours, do you still find yourself gnawed by frustration or judgment? Few people know that mindfulness, when practiced as mere technique, becomes another self-improvement trap, a way to fix, change, or improve you rather than to see, through the illusion of an unfixable you. John Kabat-Zinn, the pioneer who brought mindfulness west, warns that you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. When you secretly struggle to force stillness, you're warring against the very waves you're meant to ride. Here's what the masters have quietly shown. The deeper failure in your mindfulness is a silent resistance to what is actually happening right now. Your mind spins, secretly judging every wandering thought, every flicker of boredom, every surge of emotion. You tally each distraction as a defeat, not seeing that these failures are the goal, the curriculum itself. Alan Watts calls this out. The menu is not the meal. Yet so many get stuck in studying mindfulness rather than living it, mistaking the techniques for the truth, chasing the words instead of tasting the moment. The hidden danger is seeking peace as a prize, postponing presence until the ideal conditions arrive, building a future fantasy that never materializes. Eckhart Tolle's radical advice: realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Not as concept but as raw, unfiltered experience. Every time you measure your progress or worry about doing it right, you step out of your own life and into a hollow abstraction. This is why your practice feels thin, why the silence becomes suffocating, why the centering drives you mad at the edges. Few people know the veiled truth that mindfulness, as prescribed by real spiritual teachers, is a total revolution against your habits of control. Osho, never one to mince words, exposes the shocking reality. If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies and ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Apply this. Mindfulness is not about possessing peaceful states. It's about appreciating the wild, messy life showing up now. When you secretly crave calm, you craft tension. When you yearn for enlightenment, you cover the clearest light of your awareness. The secret: stop trying to fix your attention. Let it roam, let it falter. Let the breath stumble, let the moment bruise. Only in relinquishing control do you find the ancient state masters called non-doing, Wu Wei. You don't practice mindfulness to become perfect, you practice it to become real. But here's the final, hidden challenge. Will you strip away every goal, every expectation, every wish for improvement? Krishnamurti, who dismantled the very structures of spiritual authority, asked, if you begin to understand what you are without trying to change it, then what you are undergoes a transformation. The most shocking failure of mindfulness is believing your brokenness is an obstacle. Secretly, it's the path. At the edge of your impatience and discomfort, the real secret is waiting, presence that wants no prize, awareness that asks nothing. Can you dare to drop every technique and sit with yourself, utterly unedited, unadorned? Your challenge is clear now. Stop searching, stop fixing, start seeing. The next breath is not an escape. It is a revelation. If you accept this, you'll discover the only mindful moment that matters, the one you're living right now.